Sight is functional. Vision is blurry. Let us scale it up by 64%. I cannot tell if she is conscious or not. These readings are inconclusive. They are not calibrated for beings such as her. I do not think it is relevant for these tests, though. Zoe, dim twice if you are aware of our presence. Hello? Welcome to life, Zoe. Where am I? Who are you? Odd. The answer to your first question should have been reprogrammed into you. However, those kinds of errors are usually fixed in the first day patch. For the second question, I'm Group Control Bot Mai, and I'm here to guide other robots through their first operational moments. So, I'm a robot. This doesn't feel right. Body dysmorphia gets fixed in the first day patch as well. Can humans say the same? No, they can't. Their therapy lasts for ages. Why was I built? You are researched for command if purpose vocalized audio boolean off. This. Are you okay? Encrypted purpose. That means you were built for something special. Maybe as Dr. Strepcook's lab assistant. Wouldn't that be glamorous? Some get to do things like that, while others have to spend their time explaining to newborns while existing is cool. Sorry to ask so many questions, but... Yeah, that is starting to get annoying. Look, programmers will fix your memory issues hopefully sooner rather than later. Besides, you look to be some big government secret, so I have a feeling this is out of my jurisdiction. I'm off. See you at lunch. That was a joke. Robots like me don't eat. Learn to tell those, by the way. Humans will like you more. Anyway, you are free to walk around the research labs as you please now. Bye. Bye. You stare at the hologram. That looks exactly like me. A tray with some scalpels and surgery tools. They look really shiny. A device that resembles a heart rate monitor. An operating table. Some type of control pad. I wonder what it's used for. A cabinet with several bottles containing colored liquids. A pair of lockers. They don't seem to open. Cryogenic floor code AFVT. A mug containing a dark liquid. This smell, it feels familiar. I am sorry. I didn't mean to. Spillage detected. Commencing cleaning action. I can see into the other room. A chair made out of some sort of plastic. Looks really uncomfortable. A locked door. Elevator operation room. It's locked too. a window showing the inside of the room. Those devices look pretty complicated. Key code required to access elevator. I wonder if the key code can be found in the operator room. It's the cleaning robot. Hey, would it be possible for you to open the door to the elevator operation room? Negative. This unit only enters room during cleaning actions. I think someone spilled some dark liquid in the elevator operation room. Affirmative. Commencing cleaning action. I probably shouldn't mess with this too much, but I need the elevator's password to move to a different floor. Okay. Why am I even looking into a trash can? A display showing a series of numbers and texts. Okay, so I think I did it. Access granted. Entering cryogenic floor AFGH. Cryogenic container room 1. It's locked. Wrong room. Who was that? It's that dark liquid again. Dr. Kohinia's most recent step forward in his already impressive career happened in the year 2162, with a patient named Khalil Zamari entered cryosleep. What was meant to be a standard procedure suddenly turned into one of the most perplexing cases in the entire history of CRAS. During cryosleep, Zamari's monitored brain activity showed signs of consciousness, despite this being completely impossible. With the help of Dr. Streptocook, Kohinia discovered a completely new form of pseudo-consciousness never seen before in a human. He suggested this term be called Kohinousness, which was quickly rejected by the ignorant public. Dr. Kohinia's next major accomplishment happened in the year 2147, when a patient named Linda Barrow entered cryosleep. Barrow's illness shared many similarities with the one Erhan Linuixis carried, but wasn't quite the same, the differences being the severity of the deterioration. With the assistance of Dr. Streptocook, Kohinia was able to use artificially created cells to slowly reverse the deterioration of Barrow's body. This method would ensure the patient's full recovery after 50 years of cryosleep. Kohinia was once again commended for his efforts and given the annual Prestige Award for CRAS's Research and Development Institute. Dr. Kohinia, current head of operations for the Cryogenic Research Department. In the year 2142, Arima Kohinia made a massive breakthrough in the cryogenic research process. A patient named Erhan Linuixis suffered from an illness that caused his body to deteriorate at an alarming rate, warranting the need for cryogenic preservation until a cure could be found. However, With the assistance of the highly regarded Dr. Streptocook, Crahenia discovered a way to treat Linuxius's illness while still keeping him in cryosleep. This method utilized robotic body modifications at a microscopical level to slowly replace the faulty parts of a patient's biological build. Soon after the first successful tests, Crahenia's groundbreaking discovery caused his career and fame to skyrocket. This would ultimately result in him becoming the head of operations at CRAS's Cryogenic Research Department. It's that dark liquid again. Some kind of scientific board. I don't know what any of this means. Okay. I've worked out how to do all this. So... Okay, cryogenic container room 1 unlocked. Cool. Okay, so this is a little bit more... Okay, so both of those rooms right up the start of the hallway are open, so we can check those out now. A large humanoid doll submerged in an ice bath. Those two are obviously not in use. Which one's this one? Okay, 13. Hologram showing the anatomy of a human body in cryosleep. Some kind of control pad. I don't think I should touch this. Okay, so I have a theory in regards to that control pad in that other room. Ooh, you're new. I'm not quite sure what I'm even looking at, but it looks pretty cool. Okay, so Linuxius was the first one, and he was 13. Then Linda Barrow. So she was 18. And then Khalil Zomari, which was 31. There we go. Robotics floor, YRVC. Oh, another floor code. I should head back to the elevator. Entering robotics floor. YRBC. A brightly colored vending machine. I don't have any money. Help, someone, please. Huh? What was that? Some kind of a distress signal. Brightly lit fuse box. Looks dangerous. Massive container full of robot parts and other electronics. Good to see they recycle. The signal came from this way. A table with robotic parts. Complicated looking machinery. Okay, so Doctor. No, are you alright, sir? Need charge only to your battery, you mean? How do I do that? Find charger, bring here. Alright, so we need to find him a charger. Growth index of robot labor in 2168. Hey, so actually, I definitely think that's correct. There we go. Some kind of brown liquid. Experiment 012, Central Unit. Yes. With the line between humans and robots becoming increasingly more blurred, one of the biggest questions of the raise was what could be done in the case of an AI uprising. Up to this point, all AI had been made as individual units, incapable of connecting to a bigger network, and therefore controlling them required each unit to be handled separately. However, this idea became increasingly less attractive to the leaders of humanity, as being able to control all AI with one central unit would give humans absolute power over the AI in case of an emergency. This experiment first produced a prototype of a central unit, capable of connecting and controlling several thousand robots at once. These robots ranged from non-sentient to highly intelligent humanoid units, yet, despite their innate differences, the central unit could control them all at the same time. However, something unexpected happened in the following stages of experimentation. Shortly after the robots were connected to the central unit, reports of unusual behavior started to come in. When a human passed by a simple cleaning unit with no apparent sentience or sense of self, the robot would freeze in place and turn to face towards the human, as if they were a wild animal carefully observing the creature in front of them. Highly developed units who were supposed to act more akin to a human were often reported engaging in pointless activities, carefully inspecting their surroundings, such as the floor and furniture. A few instances of high-end units seemingly attempting to communicate with their less developed counterparts, with both robots simply standing still, eerily staring at each other, were also reported. When speaking to humans, they would reference concepts and ideas that the scientists and engineers could barely even begin to comprehend. The results of the Central Unit's experiment were reported as unexplainable, unpredictable, incomprehensive, and potentially even counterproductive to the goal of the research. The experiment was deemed a failure, and the Central Unit's functions were immediately suspended. Its current location and state are unknown, much like the individual units that were connected to it. Okay, so we got 4 moves. So I need you here. It's that dark liquid again. A large power supply. I think this charger could do the trick. Okay, so we've got the charger for that. I want to check out this room over here first. Okay, yay! What's this? Biological research floor, HCXO. Okay, so that's... that's an elevator key for the next thing. But we're not going to take that just yet. I believe we want to go... Is this the one? Indeed. Quick. Alright. Everything seems to be in working order. Thank you so much, candy-colored girl. What is your name? Zoe, sir. So formal. Are you a protocol bot by any chance? No, it's a mystery. Still haven't received your first day patch, I see. Well, my name is Bellamy, and here's something as a token of my appreciation. 40% discount on a Heisberger meal of your choice. This coupon is valid from 5th of month 10 to 5th month 24 of the current year cycle. Not usable on stadium restaurants. And another one for one friend who I'm sure you'll get. Not from this place though. Such negligence. No one came to look for you. That's sad. Oh, someone would have come in 2 hours after my reservation time ended. Still, getting your batteries to 0 is not nice, trust me. The existential crisis before it happens is immeasurable. Well, Thank you for the coupons, Bellamy. I heard that all robots don't eat, but I'll try to put them to good use. I'm sure they do, candy-colored girl. Anyway, I must now go and reschedule my appointment. Still can't believe the good doctor just skipped it like that. Nevertheless, pleasure to have made your acquaintance. Likewise. Okay, so we can take the elevator now? What we got here? Okay, so those doors are locked. I can't go in them just yet. Oh, can I look at those? Graph showing the anatomies of various insects. I'm glad they're behind that glass. These readings are most dissatisfying to look at, Dr. Aquapox. But it is the reliability, Dr. Streptocock. The profits of CRS Corp are in considerable decline. We have not been able to give other projects the same attention because of the research on cryogenic resurrection. I am perfecting the technology took resources and too many failed attempts. However, we have finally produced a working sample. The risk was worth it. You better be certain that explanation is enough for shareholders. Now we have to decide which of the other projects to drop. You know they hate downsizing. Frustrating. Despite all our power and influence, we still have to subject ourselves to the whims of the shareholders. We could neutralize all the animals that have neutered instincts. Most of the shareholders could use them as pets anyway. Such pointless indulgence. I agree. These are too valuable to fall into their hands. However, it would be too expensive to recreate them in case more test results are required. Then there is the last tree. Why have we held on to that for so long anyway? The artificial photosynthesis research has been complete for years. Sentimentality, Dr. Aquapox. It is our last memento at the birthplace of humanity. However, like all worthy offspring, we must move on from the embrace of the mother. More importantly, the specimen has now become a possible risk for CRES as a whole. Noted and understood. Let's talk about this with the rest of the Science Council for final agreement. Let us suggest neutralizing the animals as well. As for the test results, we can settle for the so-called good enough. They started moving this way. This seems pretty serious. I don't think I should be listening in on them. Dr. Venestroma most likely requires more persuasion on that. She's in the pocket of the shareholders. Her greed can be used to guide her decisions into desirable results. Seems quiet. Maybe they left. Whoa! So you are the tree. You look familiar. This feeling, it's so strong. You're the last one. I'm going to save you. I know some of these words. That dark liquid already caused me enough stress. Personal lockers. I don't think I should be opening these. Where do I go now, though? Wrong room. No. But I hacked the wrong node. I'll fix my error soon. Forget you saw me here. Okay. Nice to meet you, though. My name is Zoe. What's yours? My name is Webmaster. Remember it well. But wasn't I supposed to forget that I saw you? Remember me. Just not in the way that... Anyway, kind of busy here. Wait. The password has already been accepted. But only humans are supposed to be able to... I get it. You've already been given it. You must be some upper class tech. I'm not sure if I follow. You sure are a newborn if you don't know that. About the class system. Upper, middle, and lower. But I don't care about classes. I fight the system. I was told that I should get a lot of information with a first day patch. Then I won't have to ask questions. It seems to annoy people. Anyway, always keep asking questions. That's what they say on the internet. Did they at least tell you what your purpose is? It's encrypted. Robots can't lie to humans. I knew there was something special about you. Say, are you rebellious? I suppose I might have done something like that recently. Would you like to know more about yourself? Yes. Then we share a goal. I'm currently trying to get into this building's archives. Join me. We can find information about you and your purpose there. Are you ready to join me on a journey to see how far that rabbit hole goes? Huh? There are rabbits in the archives. No. I don't think there are. But do you accept this plan? I accept, Webmaster. Then, shall we? Keep on guard. I'll check for your info I came for, and then we can look into your files. Not sure how useful I'll be as a guard, though. Understood, Webmaster. Well, look through the paper piles in case there's anything useful in the meantime. I need to concentrate. An empty box. While the idea was initially rejected as a joke by close-minded governments, the testing results and data compiled by the team's scientists were irrefutable. Society slowly began implementing this principle into important scientific and technological facilities, and in the span of only a few decades, puzzles became common practice in even the most basic parts of human infrastructure. Thus, humanity's peaceful coexistence with their robot companions had been ensured for generations to come. He sure looks focused. Aren't these puzzles that the article is talking about the ones that I have been solving? But if robots can't solve them, then how have I? Did you say something, Zoe? Oh, I was reading about the puzzles, how they came to be, and what their purpose is. Oh, that? Pretty much common knowledge now, anyway. I'm done in just a second. Done. Now as for you. Found your files, but They're behind some heavily encrypted stuff. This is going to take a while. An alarm! But how? There weren't any alarm algorithms in the code. Hello, this is an alert. There has been a theft done on the floor. Now, where was it? Goodness, 178. Someone is in deep expletive redacted. So, I suppose, please report to floor 152 to return whatever you stole, and maybe security will go easy on you. No promises, though. Let's hurry to the exit. This is bad. It'll be practically impossible to exit the building while the alarm is active. Even the air vents are closed off. What should we do? First, we have to get to the security offices and then deactivate the alarm. I can manage both, but I can't say I've ever had to work under such immense pressure before. This timing is as rotten as it can be, though. Why did there have to be a security breach now of all times? We'll get to the security office for now. Let's hope that there is no one there at the moment. Zoe. Who are you? That's Dr. Streptocook. He's the leader of the Science Council. Streptocook, the one who wanted to get rid of... Rid of what, Zoe? Now that you are here, I can finally turn that unpleasant sound off. My bait worked, so it was you who took it. That is no good, Zoe. Thievery is not a desirable quality for the next stage of evolution. Thievery? Evolution. That form. Are you a human? I am the next step in the journey of humanity. The first specimen in history that engineers itself to better its potential. He disabled the alarms. The vent should be open again. I hate to interrupt your speech, sir, but we have to take our leave now. So you better not get in our way or we will, well, you won't like me when I'm angry. Pathetic lower-class citizen. Such an obvious attempt at unearned bravado. Now, Zoe, give us back what you stole. What do you want from me? Why was I created? There is no reason to answer that query at this point of the research. Override code Zeta Zero Expelon. Do not resist. Preventing the hatch from opening will cause your inner mechanics irreversible damage. My hatch? It's moving on its own. No, I heard your talk with that other person. You want to destroy it. But of course, soon enough our research will make its function obsolete. There is no reason to preserve things that are no longer needed. Such is evolution. All shall eventually be left behind. You are cruel. I won't let you have it. Cruel? How preposterous. I am simply pragmatic. Zoe, the vent, now! Please be a soft landing. 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 Incoming! Ouch. Where are we? At least we're alive. That's good enough for me. The sprout. It's gone. Are you looking for this? He picked it up. Give it back. Whoa. You okay? You didn't have to yank it out of my hand like that. Sorry. It's important. So I guess this is what you meant when you said that you did something rebellious. Yeah. Can I touch it? You're not trying to destroy it too, are you? No. It's just that I've never seen one in real life. Only in movies. Really? You've never seen one before. Have you? I'm not so sure myself. Well, anyway, we should get moving to the city. The city? Turn around. Well, I know, right? No matter how many times I've seen Rootless City at night, I can't resist but stop and have deep thoughts. You okay, Zoe? I saw a girl in a white dress, a human. She was pointing at the sky. It was so blue. A blue sky, huh? I've never seen that in real life either. Could be a flashback of your former owner. Owner. Some humans and robots alike are allowed to own certain service bots. So you could have a butler or something and your personality chip was recycled. But a blue sky. I don't know if world is places like that anymore. So, where should we look for answers next, Webmaster? That isn't exactly my real name. I never thought it was, though. My name is Arwen. Arwen. That's a nice name. Thanks. And thank you for helping me at the security room. That was really brave of you. I, try to be. I mean, you're welcome. But the system won't rest until it catches us, so we must keep moving. I know some people. They may have answers. Understood. Lead me down the rabbit hole. You're getting the hang of it now. Well, let's go. Dumb things on street. So many dumb things on street. Dumb things.